This is 42D. Note number 2, the Shah is the name for the Safavid leaders, and you may have heard the name Shah before in this region of the world. Ismail, after Ishmael, created a Gunpowder Empire, again with the Safavid. He didn't tolerate Sunni Muslims and rigidly enforced Sharia and Sharia law. 1514 AD, note 3, the Ottoman Safavid conflicts began and the Ottomans defeated Ismail at the Battle of Chaldirantum. And the Sunni Shia split was strong. Note number 4, Ismail's Kizilbash, or Redheads, were his soldiers, the name for the soldiers, and they were armed with swords. They were defeated by the Ottoman Janissaries, who were armed with guns and cannons. You're beginning to see that these militaries feel the need for gunpowder, and Safavid eventually will get them and will fight back. Number 5, in the Battle of Chaldiran, the importance of gunpowder technology in land-based empires was demonstrated. Number 6, the Ottoman Safavid conflicts defined some of the boundaries and Islamic divisions in the Middle East today. So the countries in green identify more with the Ottoman history and identify with Sunni Muslim practices, whereas the empires in red identify more with the Shia. So you have Saudi Arabia being Sunni historically and Iraq Shia. 7, the Turks attained powerful positions in the empire that threatened Safavid power. So later Shahs relied on Persians in bureaucracy because they didn't want to lose their power to Turks. And finally, we're going to talk about the Mughal dynasty in India, letter C. Note number 1, 1526 AD, you can see how these are all happening around the same time. The Mughal, which are Mongol peoples from Turkestan, the leader Babur conquers Afghanistan and the Delhi Sultanate, creating a gunpowder empire in India under Islam. Note number 2, Shah Akbar the Great, and he ruled from 1556 to 1605, so nearly 50 years, a very long time, and he conquered most of northern India. He believed that any empire that was not expanding was in decline. Basically, you're growing or you're dying. So this is what he started ruling, surrounded by yellow, and after he had finished conquering everything in orange. So he did conquer quite a bit of land, especially for that time period with gunpowder, etc. Number 3, Shah Jahan conquered the Deccan Plateau in central India and turned back a Portuguese invasion of Bengal. So, the Portuguese explorers had been big in the Indian Ocean, but they were not able to get a hold on the mainland. Number 4, Jahan, you've seen this before, built the Taj Mahal, which was to commemorate the memory of his wife, like a tomb for his wife, you've probably heard, but also to display the wealth and power of the Mughal Empire. Number 5, Jahan's empire was massive, but high taxes and the rollback of Akbar's religious reforms led to fragmentation. So Europeans are eventually going to expand in India, and Britain's going to take over eventually. And that is it. Great job today.